Welcome back into Icarus. We're going to take an advanced order stockpile mission. This is going to be a 3 skull in difficulty.
A heap of new people, but till they got the facilities in orbit to hold them, it's just a dream. So they need a pile of resources from the surface and think you're the one to help. Are they wrong?
Nope, not wrong. We got 650 Ren out of this, and I expect that this is going to be much like the other stockpiles. Go grab stuff, bring it back. But because it's near the very end of this whole mission list, I suspect I'm going to have to tech up into tier 4. Let's go ahead and grab. I'm going to grab all my normal gear. Looks like I've got enough water and oxygen already staged. We'll take the ore scanner because, like I said, I think I'm going to have to worry about it. I have a space. There's going to be a lot of digging going on. Should I take my other pickaxe? Nah. Okay, let's go down. See you on the ground. And we're down. All right, let's get out here and take care of this.
Pretty much runs space. So you're smart to do them a favor. All you gotta do now is get that stuff back to orbit. They've dropped units at points marked on your map. Should be easy enough, if this weren't Icarus.
Got 2 stockpiles. Dude. I'm going to get myself set up here for a quick start, but we should probably take a look here at the map in a minute and see where it is we're going to build and where we have to go. I know we're going to have to go out into the glacial area. First, we get a lot of fiber here. That way I can start to craft up a few items. So there it is in the middle of the glacier area and one way up on the top. Okay, so I've got 2. That's going to be a pretty long run. I'm going to want to make sure I take some time. So I think what I'm going to do is down here to the south, I'm going to go ahead and build up down here and tech all the way up to tech 4, and then I'm going to go in. So this is probably going to be a fairly long one, actually. So let's go ahead and get that done. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick start. Be back in a second. Well, I've taken quite a bit of time. After that 30-minute quick start, I have spent... What is this now? I'm at just shy of 4 hours in, just resourcing, teching up. I haven't really done anything of any marked interest. I have cleared out this particular cave here. I've cleared out a cave, I think, down in here. I've done some work on a cave up in there. So I've done a lot of cave work. And I have teched myself up to the point where I have tier 4. Just started up tier 4. So I have a recurve bow out of tier 3, and I have a tier 4 titanium pickaxe, a tier 4 titanium axe. I still have my normal shoey knife, but I have also created a replacement knife, the titanium knife, for when that shoey knife gets to the point where it's down or I just want to swap over. I've also created a biofuel generator over there. We've got our Tech 2, Tech 3, and Tech 4 workbenches. I've been working cement mixer. I've got the stone furnace, and I put in a floor up here to go up to another floor level. And this is usually where I put all my powered stuff is upstairs. I've got the cement mixer here, and it's currently idle because I've already cooked up all the goodies. And it looks like that's getting close to being done, but we can bring this on over here because I also need to create an electricity tool, craft that, to go along with my powered biofuel generator. All right. So I think I'm at the point where I need to do something. Let's talk weather. I'm going to look down here at the moment. If you look in the upper right-hand corner, you see that it says Icarus 3-day forecast. This is new for newly implemented for me. Depending on when you see this, it may or may not be for you. But the markers are telling me in the forecast what kind of event I might expect within that time frame. I think they're 8-hour time frames, 4-hour time frames. I don't remember what the time frame is, but each of those time frames. So right now you see that the yellow storm coming in. it's going to give you an indication of how severe the storm can be. And in fact, if I can bring up, so I brought up the chart that was put up with the change log on the screen here. And what it's going to tell us is if we look along the top here, this is the type of wood that we might be putting up or type of construction we might be using. There's like thatch, there's wood. I think this gets into the aluminum, and it looks like glass. No, this is glass, then aluminum, then stone, which is what we've got right now, and then concrete. And so depending on the type of event that is coming up, and we can see it looks like one of those. You can see it's right over here. There it is right there. This is going to tell you what's the chances that it's going to do damage. All right. So I usually built up stone because before this weather patch, stone was relatively immune to everything. It took no damage. But now stone can take damage from some of the more severe storms. You have to go all the way to concrete if you want to avoid any kind of damage. So if you're going to make a hidey hole somewhere and then leave it for a long period of time, you're going to have to do it in concrete. If you're just dropping by every once in a while, then you can still do stone, because if we go back into our current setup, and I bring out my hammer and I look at some of these things here, let's see if I can find one. I might have, yeah, there we go. So you can see the damage, 50. There's 50 points from all the weather that we've had so far. In fact, if you look at the roof, I think a couple of the roof pieces have some damage. There's one for 50. It doesn't take a lot. It takes a little bit. So I kind of like the amount of damage that it's taking right now. It's not so severe that it's going to cause significant problems. But depending on the storm type coming in and what you're made of will determine whether or not you're going to be okay. Mostly, if you're in wood and it's green, you're fine. The other thing in the change notes was that during the block up at the top here, and I can't use my cursor without moving everything. The block is an event, so sometime during that block, an event of that magnitude is likely to occur. Not guaranteed, but it's likely. If you do have an event occur, you're done. There are no more. That's at least according to the current notes. So with that knowledge, I think what I want to do is I want to go into my thing here, and I made concrete. I made a lot of concrete walls. And so we're going to go bring out the hammer again. I'm going to hold down the R key. I'm going to swap over to concrete. And that says it'll do concrete, and I can just repair. Can't repair something. I can't replace something unless it's repaired. But see, boom, I can repair that. And now I'm immune to damage. I like, especially in my main base, I like the fact that it's going to be immune to damage. So we will replace all these. And just so you know, if I click on something, see, it says must repair it first. This will also have a lot more durability. As you can see, I'm going for 2,500 to 4,000. There we go. And then I have 14 more, and I'm going to put the 14 more up here. Okay. Oh, I got to repair it, huh? This is the whole thing. All right. Now that I have that done, these walls should take no damage from this storm, but the roof may very well take some damage because I haven't made enough roof. What is that going to be? 12 roofs? I don't have enough roofs to do that. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. I've got the walls done, the roofs I can deal with. Now I got a bunch of walls, and I also have some other pieces here which I can use for a 2x1 that as I go in. So we'll go ahead and keep that. I also want to get, let's see here. Take this too. Let's go ahead and make some mistakes. I'm gonna go ahead and just get myself all set up to drop some, to drop a couple of safe zones, safe spots. Now that I have that taken care of, let's go ahead and start up the biofuel radar. I'm going to have to use 2 of these to get up here. And we'll wait. Of course, having the forest on fire might actually be a benefit. Nope, not quite. Oh, shoot. You stopped. Why did you stop, dog? Okay, we're done. We're done. Holy smokes. 1, 2, there are 3 different places for exotics. This one looks like it's right down in here. These are going to be way up here, both of them. In fact, I think one is over in there. That is absolutely intense. Okay, sure. Let me grab my stuff and move in, and then I'm also going to move the radar so I can try to find at least one of these places. Because we're collecting a lot of exotics on this run. I spent the time to tech up. We're absolutely going to go for all those exotics. I'm over here on this island that was south down here, and I did another scan, and it does look like I nailed it. It's here. There's the music. Now where's the actual thing? It's in here somewhere. There it is. Nice. So I'm going to go ahead and clear this thing on the marker off. And there we go. We got our marker on there. And this is telling me that... Curious. One of these is up here. Is that in the desert? Oh, that would be interesting. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a 1x2 over here. I'm going to do another scan up there to see what comes out of that. Let's get back to base. Got a few of these things around here so we can see what's going on. I'm not leaving my radio thing. I'm not leaving my radar here. I'm going to take it with me because I need to use it many more times. And I've also spent a little bit of time here gathering some silica so that I can make my roofs back at the house concrete. Made it back to base, did a little bit of sleeping, made 3 more concrete roofs, which are way down there. So I have plenty of roofing here, along with my 1x2s and all this sort of stuff. So let's go ahead and get out of here and do our next scan. Let me go ahead and mark this. We're going to do it up here. And I'm going to actually, let's stop here real quick. Let's stop at the drop pod here real quick. I want to put away a few more things. I want to put away my deep mining ore scanner because I'm not really using it and I just don't want to take up the space. I've also went through both of my pickaxes, so I put them in there too so I don't have to carry them around. And then let's move on over to the entrance of the frozen or winter zone. Here we are at the entrance to the cold zone. I'm going to go ahead and drop this thing down. We got a thunderstorm coming in, and I'd rather not get caught in the middle of that anyway, so hey. The whole purpose of dropping these little 1x2s is just to have a place to hide out should I need to for a storm like the one that just came in. Okay, I got my little hidey hole here, and in fact, let me go ahead and grab you. No? That's annoying. You're coming up through the ground. I don't like it. Get out of here. There we go. But I have a little bedroll and my campfire there to keep me warm if I need to get warmed up after coming out of the cold. And the bedroll is there in case I need to sleep through the night. I doubt either one of those is going to be the case. One of the other things to note, notice the thunderstorm raging right now. Now if I go into the cold biome, the Arctic biome, to get in here. Wow, this is actually further in than I had expected it to take. Where's Arctic? They were supposed to maintain the weather patterns across all the zones. There used to be a point where if you had a storm in one zone, you just step over to the other side. Here's the Arctic side. And you can see that, well, it didn't keep it contained. That was in the patch notes, is that you could, the storms should be consistent. So in one side where there's a thunderstorm over here, it should be like a blizzard. But no. Huh? All right. Whatever. Dog. Pick that up, please. Thank you. All right, let's go in further. I want to go to the first drop point to see what it is I have to make. So it's going to be here. It is currently 11 o'clock. Yeah, we'd be fine. Here comes our drop pod. And if we remember, this is the place where we were before. Get over here. There we go.
You got this.
What do I got? Fruit pies, vegetable pies, crumbled. Holy crap, really? That's interesting. All right. All right, we've got the next 1x2 down. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and drop this thing in here. And I will pop up on top of my roof here. All right. Done? Done. And interesting. Mm-hmm. Move my thing away. Yeah, according to this one, see this one right here is this one here. This and this and this all say up in here. Somewhere up in there. This, and I think this all indicate probably that one right there. Remember the one we did up there in the, a couple of times back? So we've got a few of those. All right, now we know what's going on here. Let's go ahead and take this guy, clear him out. We're going to head back out. I need to make a lot of food. So yeah, definitely need to be up at tier 4. I'm glad I took the time. It's going to be a little while before I have all that cooked up. And we're going to be doing that at the kitchen bench. Let me get back inside here real quick. I need you, because we are certainly not done with you yet. All right. If I take a look at the tech tree, under tech tier 3, I think it is, we've got the kitchen bench here. So that's probably what we're going to be using to do all our cooking. There is an electric furnace, but I don't remember if there's an electric kitchen thing. There might be electric textiles, alteration, refrigeration, heater, carpentry, composter. Yep, there's a marble kitchen bench. So it's possible I switch into that and do cooking there. All right, well, come back and join me with, well, I'm not leaving you now, but I'm going to make a run over back home and start doing some work. We'll be back here in a bit. Well, I've done some more work, and we are now over here by the entrance into the desert area, and I'm going to be heading into, probably going to do a scan right here, but I think the scan really needs to be over here. We'll see that in a minute, because we got that going right there. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. And get up to the roof. don't have the... I probably should have taken out a couple of things here. Bunny? Take out the bunny. Who needs the bunny? I think there's only one place this stuff can really come from, and that's this direction. Yep, I was right. Okay, one down. Incoming. Maybe. I think he's stuck. One made it, right? Yes. Hey! You're supposed to be dead. Okay, I think that does it. Give it up, buddy. Let's go ahead and grab this stuff, and look at that. I got exotics in my inventory. Where did those come from? I actually went down south from my base and did a swap of the gas tank down there to keep that one going. So that's the first full load I've got. And we'll just clear that right out there. Okay. Fix you. Just got hit once. Oh, good. Look at that. Wolf's coming. He was probably one of the ones that was coming after me before. But we'll just take him out too. And then we'll take a look and see what our map says. Maybe. Because there's the other mount. There's the other one. So now we got all the wolves. And I don't need this stuff here. Just dump all that on the ground. Actually, I don't even, well, I'm going to keep that because I think I can still craft up some more arrows. 12, yep. We'll do some more arrows. Okay. Back to this. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, look at that. It's a nice tight thing. It's probably right in here somewhere. Dude. Get out of here. All right, let's go grab the scan. I'm going to head over to the oasis here in the desert so I can see if I can get this other exotic spot marked. Okay, I'm set up over here by the oasis. I don't know. This feels. I may be in here. It feels like it could be too short. Let me look down here. Nah. No, I guess it's all right. It should come up within the range. Let's go ahead and start this and see. Could go over here. Nah, I don't want the hyena to come. It stopped just in time. You, stop that. There we go. Shoot, I'm not quick enough. There we go. Let's see if I can get this one. Nope. God. Just wasting arrows. You coming after me? You coming for me? Bad idea. Because you I can deal with. Throw it off. You, get off the air. Hey, how you doing? Come here. Nope, missed. There we go. Alright. Grab all these guys. Pick up all these arrows that I shot all over the place. If I can. Got a couple over here. Yep, go in there. One there. You had a couple in you. Drop you off. Really? Go away. Arrow there. Okay. Hold that down and just pull you out and grab you. And let's take a look. Patch myself up. Wait, what? Is that it right there? Go away. I don't think so, but you know, I'll go take a look. Something's not right. I think it moved. I hear music. All right, hold on. Let's take a look at this. I don't see it in here. I suppose it could be right in there. If I'm looking at that spot, I'm going to have to go like right here. How is it I missed it? And that seems to imply this one I know about. This one is, yeah, I know that one. This big one here is telling me I've got another exotics. What is this? What is all this exotics going on here? Let me change my position again. All right, I've set up over here, and I think I should just clear these two areas. If not, it's pretty close. We'll see. And map. It's like, it says it's like right there. Really? I'm having a devil of a time trying to nail this thing down. Okay, I don't understand what the hell's going on. This tells me there should be one. Actually, it should be within this site right in here. And it's not. All right, last thing for I just got back. Let's go ahead and call in our exotics deposit piece. What? What? Ah, over there. Okay, we'll go drop this stuff off. I need to go exchange another gas tank down at the exotics pump that I've got going right now, the drill. Where's this thing? There it is. Cool. Clear a few of these things up so I can find it again. Forest. Okay. Yep, I can go exchange that exotics down there. I think the trip up into the desert was a bust. I don't understand why it was a bust. Wait. Oh, I know. No, it's not broken. I saw this and thought that was a thing, but no. This goes from here to here. This one goes from there to there. This goes from here to here. This one goes from so we're really talking about. Oh, damn it! I'm looking for prior exotics on the map. There might be one. God, in here? There's yeah, it looks like come across, and then in here is where there's an exotic deposit in there. It could be out of bounds. It could be an exotic deposit out of bounds. Yeah, there's two right over here by the pool of water. Damn it. But this actually, no. Is it the one over in here? Yeah, I think there's an exotic right in here. Maybe that's the one. Whatever. I think I might have to get up to getting a. I'm thinking about a solar paneled one, a solar powered one. It digs faster, and it might also hold more. I don't know if it does hold more. I need organics. We've got some organics in there. We start stripping some organics out. Do I have any over here? Yep. Do I have any in here? No. All right, let's drop these in here. See how many more I can get. Might be enough for the furnace. Got a whole bunch of composites cooking upstairs, which is why you can hear the biofuel generator running up there. Not quite. I need 18 more. Rough. Deactivate you. Get those. Wow. Need to go out and get more oxygen and more stuff. I'm going to have to do grinding. I mean, grinding at the high end of tier 4 is sometimes kind of crazy. So I still need to get the electric furnace. Once I get the electric furnace done, then I'm into the kitchen. So if I just type in kitchen here, kit. I need some composites there. I'm also going to need to get more concrete. I got everything else I think I need there. I could probably use the advanced alteration as well. I don't need the deep mining drill because actually I'm going to do something new. I want to get the thumper. All that's done? It is done. Okay. I can turn this off. Let's turn it off, save some gas. Alright, so come back. I'm going to go. I'm going to try to finish off the tier 4 stuff. Wow. I'm avoiding. Alright, real quick here. I've done 20 health enhancements. Okay. The gathering of the 300 oxide, if you look on the right, the left-hand center there, my list, 300 oxide is pretty easy to get. The rest of this is all fruit pies, vegetable pies, crumbling fish fillets. All of that will degrade. So I don't want to start piecemealing it. When I'm ready, I want to just hammer at it. But I can't do that until I get my marble kitchen bench going, because my cooking, my thing here is doesn't have all the stuff I need. I need tier 4 pies. Tier 4 pies. Deactivate. Grab that stack. The rest of that looks good. All right, so come back here a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and keep grinding. We are now at, 8 hours in. Yeah, we're about 7.5 hours in. And the grinding up to tier 4 is really intense, especially because of the sheer volume of come back down here. I have cleared out a bunch of stuff. Actually, there was a cave on the way back through here that I went into. It took out all the copper. I took out copper through this cave. I'm really starting to reach out. I've mined out all the caves around me, which is why I'm thinking about doing the thumper. So the thumper will respawn nodes. Doesn't respawn deep mining nodes. Doesn't respawn stone, but it will respawn all of the resource nodes. So I'm thinking if I can get like in the area of a cave and respawn it, then I can get a bunch of stuff out of it. So if I'm going to do that, I might want to do this one down here. But depending on what you're going to respawn will determine what comes after you. So if this is like a geyser, an enzyme geyser, I have to really prepare for that too. So there's a lot of effort here. Come back and join me with some more here. I'll be going off and grinding a while. Well, I've spent a bit more time. We're at almost 10 hours worth of playtime. Got lots of time here. And I have a full set of gear at the bottom here. You see, I've got all titanium stuff. I haven't gone all the way, but I have enough. I made a titanium axe and I've put in a speedy level 2 because I have now made myself an alteration bench. And in fact, let's go ahead and unconnect that and then connect back up that one. Made the speedy alteration on it, so it gives me a plus 20% attack speed, and I'm just using that to go chop trees down faster. The titanium pickaxe has a type 2 or level 2 goldsmith on it, so I get almost half again on the gold that I get. Just to make sure I'm staying in gold. Preferably if I had copper, I'd probably do that instead, but we don't. Underneath the compound bow, I have added rapid fire. Rapid fire is going to give me a faster fire rate, faster reload, and it's going to allow me to charge up the bow faster. And then the titanium knife. And on the titanium knife, I usually use this for not utility, so I'm putting in shock. It'll give me a 40% chance to electroshock on hit, which will stun something, and it'll be able to do some additional damage, so that way I don't take a whole bunch of damage. I've made myself a full kitchen set. So we have the kitchen stove, we have the marble kitchen, we have the plumbed sink, and we have the marble kitchen storage. The things that are required are these two right here. We need the stove and the bench, but I went ahead and did the whole set. I've connected them all up to the pump that's on the outside and my power from the inside, as you saw a second ago. In the marble here I have, in fact, I'll probably take out the coffee beans. I'm going to put the coffee beans in here. There we go. So I've got coffee and cocoa. These things don't decay, so I've now been grabbing these as I'm running around. I'm grabbing all the stuff that does not decay, right? And I need to make fruit pies. I need to make veggie pies. And I need to make fishy sticks. So one of the other things I'm trying to do is I'm going to start grabbing a lot of meat and making animal fat, because animal fat also does not degrade. So we'll do that, because once you cut that up, it gets in that switch. The squash I have to go back into the desert for. And then the fruit pie, pretty much everything's here except for the watermelons. To make 80 of these, get 80 watermelons, it's going to be a lot of watermelons I'm going to have to forage, so I think I'm going to end up having to do some hydroponics. So that still hasn't been done yet. However, both of those require pastries. This requires animal fat, which also takes pastry, and as you can see, I've got some pastry going on in here. The animal fat can be cut up out of any raw meat, make it into animal fat. So you take any of the prime meats, cut them down into regular raw meat, and turn that raw meat into animal fat. And with that animal fat, you can make pastries with flour. And you can see I've been picking up a lot of wheat because the wheat doesn't degrade. And the fat doesn't degrade. And it turns out the pastries don't degrade. So I'm going to need this many full stacks of pastries, so I just lined it up so that I can just keep going. All right, so that's what's going on up here, all my electrical stuff on the second floor. So this the first floor is the caveman floor, and this is the modern floor up above. I've also created a thumper. This is new, just released, for me at least, this last batch. And this is supposed to unearth and replenish all the mineral rocks in the surrounding area. So we've got some testing to do. We're going to go out there, we're going to check to see what happens with it. But it can and will attract. So you sure hope it doesn't attract anything big. Yep, I have the ability it will attract things big. So I need a biofuel generator because it takes 1,500 electricity to be out in the wild. So I'm going to be using a biofuel generator to do that. I got my wiring tool for it. And I've got my biofuel can. And gee, I hope it doesn't attract anything. Walls protect it. All right. Ooh, really? Damage? That's something chewing at the wall. All right. So my thought here is I want to go over to here. This is a larger cave, And if I'm going to be redoing some kind of mineral node, I think that'll be a good one because I can really load up on stuff over there. So let's get over here and take a look, and I'll get myself set up, and we'll come back. All right, well, we got the thumper down. There it is right there. I've got a little way to get out of here if I'm in here. I made it very tight. It barely fits a 1x1 of barricade. So there we go. I've got my energy going on here. I need to put in a tank. Activate. Get out of here. We go ahead and break this. Go up here. Now I noticed on the map that it gives me a circle about where it's going to clear. But I'm not hearing anything yet. I would have expected to hear a thump thump. Why am I not hearing a thump thump? Okay, let me try this again. I gotta turn it on. Well, that makes sense. Let me break this top piece here. Ready? Risk level is medium. Number of nodes to regenerate 86. Holy crap. Yep, that's loud. Let's grab this. Feeling a little late in the day, but I was here. I cleared out everything out front. I took out trees. I even took out bushes. I've cleared branches. I mean, little trees all the way out because little trees can intercept a arrow. I don't want that to happen. What do we got over there? A bunny? A bunny is pissed off at me. It's an angry bunny. Really. It's a mad bunny. It's a mad bunny coming to take a look and see what's going on. Excuse me? What's going on here? Oh, shoot. What's this? This I was not expecting. Probably should have not considering. Ow! Alright. I broke a leg. Damn it. I thought I was over ready for all this, and I am not. Can I leave the area? Oh! Okay. Oh no. Oh, god damn it. Broken leg. I don't have a poison defense up right now. No! Oh, shoot. Zigzag. Zigzag. No, zigzag. Out of stamina. I think I'm dying. Nope. Poison, right? Yep. Oh, well, he didn't poison me. Oh, crap. A little bit, yeah, the poison's probably going to take me down now. Yeah. Flying worms were not in the plans, people. What kind of damage you do to my place? If I had my gear, if I had my stuff on me, it all like. All right, let's go back and get myself properly set up. Jesus, I've got everything for it, too. I was expecting bears. I was expecting bears and wolves and things like that, oh my, but that's not what I found. Is he going to come in here and get upset with me? No, I made it down here. Grab these. Excellent. Can I make a cast? Does that take care of that one? I wonder. Let me go ahead and take it. No. You break a leg, you break a leg. Fine. Wow. Okay. So it summons a sandworm. Gotcha. I was pretty close, wasn't I? Yeah, I was. Really, buddy? I haven't even grabbed. I haven't even grabbed my gear. You want to give me a break? Huh? You want to give me a break here? Put those back in place. Inventory. Anti-poison pill. Consume that, buddy. Uh-huh. Thanks so much for all your love. Sheesh. I'm going to dodge him for the moment. I'm heading back over here. But maybe I just play with him outside. Ooh. Do not run around. Stay in the open. You! You poisoned me anyway? Oh, nasty. Are you out now? Did I get you? Consume, consume, consume for buffage. I think I got him. So I don't think he's as bad as the other worm as far as hit points go. But the fact that he can poison you through a poison pill, that's new. And I don't think they can make a noise anymore. Nope. So did it regenerate things? Oh, he's here. Then again, maybe he does. Consume, consume. Where is he? Oh, cave worms. Well, buddies. Whoa! They are buddies. Are these the... Yeah. Hey. This thing doesn't seem to be making noise anymore. Okay. Where's my 4 arrows? 3 arrows. I went through a lot of arrows on that, so I have to restock arrows. Rough. Did I get any drop stuff here? No? Put some light on the situation. No light? No light. Okay. Okay. Recap time, I guess. First of all, did he even hit this? It does look like this took a little bit of damage, but this could have been the storm too. I don't think I checked out the whole thing. No, I think that was just a chance hit by some. Oh, it could have been one of the worms that were up there at the last part. 50 sounds like some of the storm damage. All right, so I think I'm okay there. Let's go in. Let's go take a look inside. Did it regenerate? It looks like it may have regenerated. Yeah, it does look like it regenerated inside, doesn't it? Yep. And it regenerated cave worms too. Who knew? Double cave worm, right? Yep. No! Stop. Yep. Yeah, it looks good. All right. So I definitely want to get... Ooh, there you are. There we go. Oh. Yeah. So health tonics might not be a bad idea. I even coming back, knowing somewhat of what I was dealing with, I think I was a little bit underprepared. I think the poison node did make a difference. I don't think it gave me immunity, but it did give me a reduced. It looked like the timers were going out much faster. I'm looking for copper and gold at the moment. And I'm going to leave that thing out there because this is the nodes I think that I want to regenerate if I do have to regenerate a bunch of nodes, because it has some definite copper and gold in here. But I'm going to have to spend time re-engaging with arrows. One of the things that occurs to me is, let's take a look here. I went down to 40 arrows, which tells me that you're going to want to stock up on arrows for one, but you want to be careful about what kind of arrows you stock up on. If you go through a bunch of composite, for example, I don't think that's going to be a good idea. What? Why is this not happening there? Come on, there we go. All right, so now that we know we can do this, that was an interesting little thing. Let's go ahead and break from that. I'll be back after I've done some mining here and some more work. I think I'm going to go ahead and set up enough pastries for everything. I'm going to get also some animal fat for the rest of the pieces there, and then I'm going to go test a single piece of each of those things just to double check that they do erode. And I'm also thinking I'm going to make myself a refrigerator to put this food into. Well, it's about time for us to head back on over to our first place. I'm going to stop here where I dropped off 300 oxite. I have in my inventory a couple of 20 of the health enhancements. So I'll get 2 of the 5 things marked off on the earlier or the closer thing. And then I'm going to make a push into the second area, which is way back in here. I'm also going to verify that the exotics is here. And I might even come out this way and go up here and hit another set of the, verify the other exotics. And then I should be pretty good. We'll see how that goes. I have 2 1x2s on me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 1x, if I find something, I want to put a 1x2 here, but I probably need to put another 1x2 back in here somewhere. And I don't believe I've done that yet. I put one here. I have one here. So we've got that. I have in my inventory here, I've got the biofuel armor. I don't need to take the electricity tool with me. I'll swapping things around upstairs because I don't quite have the power. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and repair all these just so I have a nice clean start. There we go. Little wasteful, but it's fine. Consume. I have 100 arrows on me. I've actually been stockpiling another batch of arrows there because I'm probably going to end up having to reset on the thumper. What time of day is it? It's 9 a.m. I think we're good. I do have 2 bedrolls and 2 campfires on me for my 1x2s. So that should allow me to weather through anything I need to. What I don't have is wood. There we go. I got plenty of wood. I've also been stocking up on all of the non-rotting stuff for the food. So meat I've been turning into fat. I made pastries. I have all the pastries now, full on pastries, and I have a little bit more fat to gather, and then I can start working on actually doing something. I made 1 crispy fish, which is in the refrigerator, which I did make a refrigerator. I also made a chemical base or chemical bench to replace the alchemy bench that I have, or herbalist bench. And it does pretty much everything I need except for making poison. So I have the mortar and pestle on top of that bench on the 2nd floor. All right, we're going to head on over here. Let me go ahead and grab my stuff. I will see you at the drop pod. All right, we're here. Let's go ahead and unload. I'm at my capacity for carry. But there's the 300. And there's that. So I should get 2 of those things marked off. It did. Awesome. I also brought in a medium wood chest so that if I need to, I can always stack some stuff here. So let's go ahead and get this down. I think I'm going to move this. Now here's a question. Do I want to set this up as my spawn point? I don't think so. All right, now we move out. So I found the other exotic. It's where I was mining it from the last time we were up here. And you remember I had a thing up at the top, which I am not a fan of now. I'm not going to put it up there. I think I'll put it back. I'm going to put it right in here, I think. There we go. It's also getting nighttime. So we'll want to take care of that. Get to sleep. I'm going to put this back here-ish by the door, because this is not where I'm going to have to deal with it. And you. Excellent. All right. Because that's there, I am going to go ahead and do a scan so that it shows up on my map. So this is one of the cheaper ways for me to establish map markers. So, for example, I got a place here that I can go hide in. It's right on the black dot. I got a place I can hide here. I got a place that I got. So everywhere I've got a dot, roughly speaking, I got something I can do. I put down a water wheel, by the way, down in here, so that I could go down and get sponges, just in case I need them. And then I have a place right there, but I don't have any places over here. Looks like it could come out and around, huh? All right. What time is it? It is past time to go to bed. Good night. All right. I'm going to go ahead and deactivate that. I'm going to leave all this stuff here. Wait, not all this stuff. I need this still. And actually, while we're here, why don't we go ahead and shut the door, turn on the fire again, be warm. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, I didn't do this yet. Jesus Christ. Talking all about why I'm going to do it, and I don't do it. That's just sad. All right, I'm out of ramps, unfortunately. Should be okay. I don't think I can craft a ramp. I could. 1. All right, fine. I'll craft a ramp. Get out of here. Or can I actually get an angle? I can. Interesting. Yeah, you guys can be all pissed off if you went down there. It's fine. Okay, listening. I've used 20 arrows on this run. Really? Let's do 2 stacks of those. Clear this up. I'm going to make some more arrows. Then we'll take a look at the map. Pin. Sure, why not? All right. I'm cold. So I'm going to go ahead and activate this while I want to warm up a little bit. All right. Yeah, I'm going to keep everything else here. I thought it was down to 80, not 90. All right. Map. Yeah, so there's one I have here. This is the one that's way down there. And then this one is the one that's over in here. So I don't have another one that's way over here somewhere. Yeah, each of these is... So I have 3 total. Okay. Cool. All right, let's get over to the drop pod, see what's there. That's an interesting little sign right there. Isn't it? Is that a geyser? Yeah, it's a Vespian geyser. Okay. Or an enzyme geyser. Okay, tell me what I need.
All you gotta do now is get that stuff back to orbit.
Rifle rounds, buckshot rounds, incendiary rounds, polar bear pelts. Holy crap. 150 of those? Yowza. That's brutal. I guess I have to go hunting. Alright, my plan, head down through here. Oh, I got music. Where is it? Means it's around here somewhere. Over here? There it is. Nice. Alright, let's get up on a rock and do our scan so we can have it marked conveniently. And now I'm going to leave this thing here. Okay, and we got the marker. Sweet. Okay, everything is now currently marked. Time for us to head back to base and start working on our objectives. Well, we've been doing a bit of work, and I've got 3 hydroponics going. I put it in a greenhouse. You don't have to put it in a greenhouse. The hydroponics do it on their own, so you can always just go that route. That would automatically just go, but maybe not. There we go. Got those going, but I put them in a greenhouse. This is also reinforced glass. You, boy, you know I can't keep one thing going at a time. This entire building is made of concrete on the top. Bottom is stone because you don't really need the concrete underneath. It'll automatically take care of itself. All right. So I've been working on vegetable pies. Vegetable pies are the squash that come from the desert, and pastries along with. So here we go. There's going to be pastry, squash, soybean, and corn. Let's make another 12. God, will that be enough? I think I think I'm shy a few. Let's see if I can make a few more. There's 8 more. And why do I need to? The refrigerator, I've got these, but they even in the refrigerator, they will slowly decay. They decay at 1/10 the speed, which is kind of nice. But I've got 49. I need 65. So what do I need? 2 more? Okay, 20 more? And I've got 20 more. Yep, that should do it. They may decay by the time I get there, and that'll be a problem. So I need what? 7 more. So I need 72, 40, 50, 60, 69. I'm shy by 3. Damn it. That's all right. We'll see if we can make it. All right, running the whole way, didn't even stop. I did take out a few wolves as they were chasing me, but let's get this stuff in here. Did I get it in there quick enough? I did. Nice. Okay. So I do have some buckshot here. I want to take the buckshot with me. I'm going to go do the other spot. And the reason I want to do the other spot as well is because I'm going to go ahead and drop a electric extractor and the solar panel up there, so it starts cranking away, pulling out some exotics for me. And then we're going to be heading back. I'll probably head back the long way, back out through the desert and come back. And I need to pick up a lot of sulfur along the way. Sulfur is going to be critical to the build that I have for all the various ammo types. In fact, as I see some sulfur here, I'm going to grab it. All right. Well, that was the first run, and I got all of my vegetable pies done, so I don't have to worry about veggie pies anymore. And then we will continue to be working on a few other things. I will not be able to finish off buckshot with this run, but at least be partially there. I don't know how much this stuff weighs. Let's take a look. Barely a kilogram. So it's not really a case of having to worry about weight, just a case of space. All right. We'll be back again with the next update. We're ready for another run. I'm going to be going in now, this time with the fish fillets. I've got myself 80 fish fillets. I need 75 if they decay. I won't have enough because it'll be one off of every stack. But still, I think I have enough for all the fish fillets. In addition to that, I have in my inventory the orbital exchange, so I can just drop a pod over by the winter, the glacier biomes exotic. And I have 5 revolvers made, 200 rounds, 50 incendiary, and the rest of the buckshot. So that gives me everything except the polar bear belts and the fruit pies. Let's go ahead and take these. These won't. And then what time is it? It's 1:30. I should be able to make it in time for these. Let's go. We're out. Gone. And we have arrived in the middle of a snowstorm, of course. There we go. That was the one that was really pushing me, so I had to rush. Let's go ahead and turn our piece here on. Can't sleep, but it's getting late. It's fine. All right, so next up we've got the other side of the drop. So we've just done that one. Now we need to run up there and get that one. Guess I'm going through here anyway, so we'll do that. And I need to stop here to do an exchange of exotics. I didn't send up the other exotic, did I? I didn't. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to go back this way. I'm going to dump the exotics. I'm going to come up and through. In fact, I might actually go back. Yeah, I'm going to go back. I'm going to grab a couple of 1x2s. I have 2 of them. I'm going to put one in here, and I need to put another one up in there, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'll put the one in here, one with a small case, and or maybe I'll make it a. Yeah, I'll put 2 1x2s right next to each other, and then I'll break it down later when I want to move it. That's my plan. That's my plan, and I'm sticking to it. All right, now we go back. What time is it? It's fine, and we're past the thing. Yep, let's go ahead. So all we have now is fruit pies. So I'm going to have to pick up some pumpkin and some watermelon. I think those are the two that I need for that. Deer, off my exotics. All right. I think we've got all the exotics here for this side. Let's go ahead and send this home. Awesome. And now we're going to be heading back up out this way into the desert to drop the two 1x1 or 1x2s, and also to come in from that direction to get the other. I can put down the other drop pod. All right, we're up to where I want to be. You. I don't think so. Here, go in there. Let's go drop the 2x2s or 2x1s. I don't want to do a 2x2 because of the number of walls. Okay, now that we got those things down, I don't have to worry about the rest of this too much. I'm going to go ahead and dump a bit. There we go. Let's head in. Doing the fish, by the way, was really quite easy. You can use your bow underneath, so you can just kind of go whoop. There you go, and just grab the arrow first, then grab the fish. Otherwise, your arrow will fall to the bottom. You don't pick up the arrow with the fish when you grab it, unfortunately. All right, here we are. Let's go ahead and hit cargo pod number 4 there with all the goodies. Okay, so that's 4 of those done. One other thing I think I probably should point out at this stage, have you noticed how many bears there are in this area? I know I've been cutting back and forth, but this whole area is almost all wolves and bunnies, and a couple of cougars. Bears are nary to be seen. I think I've seen one bear in the and I've done like 3 full-on trips across the whole thing here. So this is not where the bears are. The bears are in the southern Arctic region. And so we're going to have to go down there to take them out. I think there's like 3 different spawn points for bears down there. So we'll go down and have to, we're going to have to do a lot of hunting to get 150. I may also make a knife, or I may actually swap out the electric aspect of this knife for a skinning aspect to get a bonus on the number of pelts that I can get. Okay, full up. Yep. Get that fired up again. And I'm going to put the orbital exchange in here. I'm going to go ahead and light this up on here to warm up a little bit. Let's see. You. Let's go ahead and call a new one. Sounded pretty close. Same place as last time, actually. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead and deactivate this. What's the time of day? About noon. Fine. So that's where I'm out. Okay. Let's go drop off all of these. Sheesh. Quiet. You see nothing. Yes. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wolves right here. Put my arrow back. Can you get my arrow? No, I can't get my arrow. Oh well. Bunny? Come here. Thank you. I just wanted you to deliver my arrow back to me. You lousy rat. You ate my arrow. Whatever. Okay, we're out. I suppose I could go back out this way. No. I think it's faster going this way. I have now moved over to the southern Arctic region here. This area has a lot of bears, and so that's where I'm going to do some bear hunting. I've already been here once. I think I got like three spawns in there so far, and I'm getting roughly 9 to 10 pelts per run in. I also have watermelon growing in my greenhouse now for the fruit pie. You know what? Where are you? I hear you. I'm all about. I'm not about. There you are. I don't want to. I don't want to avoid you. I want to. I want to play with you. Ooh, right in the nose. Miss me, miss me. Now you gotta kiss. No, don't kiss me. Wow, I'm not getting any crits at all. Come on. There's one. Nope. Mr. Pincushion. There we go. Are you wagging your tail? I hope that's your tail. All right. Where are we at? We have 98 still going. Great. And how many did I pick up? I picked 18 up. Holy crap. That's awesome. So usually I get in here and I try to skirt around the bears because I don't want to deal with them. But now I'm running right down the middle being all obnoxious. And on this side, the southern side, there's very few wolves to deal with, unlike in the central Arctic zone. In the central area, you've got to deal with packs of wolves. Here, it's just a bear. That's all. It's just a bear. I'm going to place another 2x1, 1x2 here. Well, we got our 1x2 up. Let's keep hunting some bears down. But now at least I have a place to go hide if I need to. Oh, bear. Dead bear. And another. Broken. Oh, damn it. That's not good. Ouch. Don't do that. Got me. Missed him. Ooh, peace. I need to get out of here before I get slowed down too much. Oh! Oh! No, that's all I saw was just bear. Oh! Oh, shoot. Oh, I lost my knife. Shoot! Oh! I might get killed here. Don't do that. Where? I can't see where I'm going. Shoot! Ugh. Wow, the lag got me. All right, I threw away my dagger. I broke my bow. Okay, lessons have been learned. Nice job, buddy. Time to do another delivery. We're down to just the polar bear belts and fruit pies, and I've got 50 fruit pies in here. So I'm going to take those and the, 64 pelts that I have on me. I'm going to take those with me. Do I have... Damn, I should have made another one of these things. Let's craft one of those. There we go. I want to do that because I'm going to go up to the desert as well. We may be at a point where we need to swap some stuff in. And we've arrived. Let's drop this stuff off before it erodes on me. I should be up at 50. I am. Great. I need 30 more. All right, let's go around to the other drop pod. We're also going to stop at the exotics, drop those things off, and if it's done, we're going to move the exotic extractor to the desert. All right, we're at the next site here. Let's take a look. Yep, we cleaned out. All right, let's go ahead and take this. Ooh. Did I bring? Yeah, I did bring my electrical component thing. That's great because I did not consciously do that. Grab you. You know what? You can go away. Just cleaning up. Where's my cursor? There it is. Okay, we're going to also grab the orbital exchange interface. And I wish I had more room. Let me take a look here. Maybe I make more room and just do without taking some stuff back. All right. I got all the stuff. I'm a little bit overloaded, but that's because I've got all the exotics on me. So we're going to head on back over here. That means I'm basically on the way to get to the drop pod over here. I'm going to need to kill everything that's in sight. He went, what? Yeah, that's what. All right, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and load this thing up and send it upstairs. And we're underweight. Awesome. Now we're out. Now what I want to do is I want to go over here to the other drop pod here and put my 1x2 down over there so that it's close to what I'm going to, where I have to be to deliver. Makes more sense. Now that I've cleared out the other one. Let's get over there, drop the 1x2, and then we're off to the desert. And here we are. Lots of goodies. Drop off some of those. That'll give me up to 64. Sweet. All right, let me go ahead and put some stuff down. I'll be right back. All right, just slept through the night. Let's head on out. Now we're going to be heading over towards here where I've got two right there. I've got two 1x2s. So I'm going to pick up one of the 1x2s and head up to the other exotic location. So we've cleared out 2 exotics. Now we're going for a third. All right, and with this, we have down now our next 1x1. Let's go ahead and call down our exotics. I hear you. There you are. Way the hell over there. All right. That looks good to me. All right, so I got this going. I'm going to go ahead and head on back. I just have to do a little bit more cooking and hunting, and we'll be all ready to go for the next episode after that. But, goddamn, this is getting ridiculous. It really is, man. It's getting ridiculous. All right. All right. Well, I just got back from all the way over the far side here, and I've been collecting watermelons and the stuff. And I pulled a harvest out of the greenhouse, and I'm at 32 fruit pies, which is just enough. And I gotta go. What the heck? I gotta go. I mean, as soon as you cook these things up, you gotta run, or else they'll go bad. So I'm heading over here to dump these things off. It's gonna be kind of close because it's getting kind of late, and I'm gonna need to sleep somewhere, which is probably gonna be over there, over there, over there. Yep. All right. And we approach. This should do it. Hopefully, unless did I lose any? I did not lose any. Good. Done.
Right. I think you're good.
Sweet. Goodbye. All right, let's fire this thing up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What time is it? It's good. Good, good, good. All right. Activate the sticks because they're going to go fast. Oop, there we go. My sleep is done. What do I have in here? Anything? Nothing. All right, I think we're good. I'm going to be heading back now to base. I'm going to go get polar bear pelts. It's the last thing I have left to do. And I will come back in via the desert. Probably go up to the exotics first, unload a load to put into the exotic retrieval unit, and then I'll come back to the other drop pod, finish that thing off, head back over to the exotics, wait for it to complete, and then drop a recall, which I have actually made instead of purchasing. I have returned to the exotics mining spot way up here. So this is where we're at right now. I'm going to go ahead and get this. I want to unload this with you guys there so you can see. Cool. And then it's going to go off and continue to work. Let's go ahead and drop these off in the drop pod. In addition, real quick, inventory. I have 89 polar bear pelts on me. And that should be enough. Okay, where's this thing? Really? That should be enough to fill out the rest of this drop pod that I've got. Where are you? Right there? There you are. Wow. Almost couldn't see him. Drop in another 100. I mean, from an exotics point of view, it's doing good. How many cougars are there? God damn, there's a bunch of cougars everywhere. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and drop this thing off at the drop pod. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to camp here until we're done. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and throw my... Where do I want to put it? How about here? Here we go. So I'll bring in my drop pod for me. All right, here we are at cargo pod number 4. Let's drop off the remainder of the pelts.
Okay,
Later.
that's everything. You're good to go. So head back
Nuts.
to the drop shed whenever you're ready.
I'm going to grab this and head on back to the other spot so we can finish our... Yep. So we can finish off our exotics. Alright, so that gave me 600 Ren. I still have... I get 100 here, and it shouldn't be too much more before this thing is exhausted. And I have started to just tech up here because I'm bored. Let's do a recap. Because I can do it all the way on the way up, but I don't think I need to. So we had multiple multiple exotic points, one in the desert, one in the glacier, one in the forest area. We learned about the thumper and how to make that work. In fact, I broke it out and did a separate guide just on that one. We also ended up going into the southern area here to get all of our polar bear pelts. Probably this particular mission has you running all over the place. I mean, I basically went from one end of the map to the other. We had a munitions drop or munitions stockpile here, which was mostly just weapons, 5 weapons and a bunch of bullets, and then some pelts. The other one was consumables, which was really required cooking. You might have been able to do it to tier 3, but I mean, with all the effort and running around and time, I've spent 26 hours game time playing through this one. This is the longest mission I have had to date. And I'm gonna find it a real challenge to break this thing down into something that's watchable. I think that the food that we were required to do, there's a few interesting things in there that was actually pretty good design. One of them being the fish sticks, requiring you to go in and get fish. I haven't gone fishing in the entire time I've been playing the game, and I had to go in there and get 75 fish out of the lake. That was good. The fact that to make not the fruit, but to make the vegetable pie required squash from the desert combined with a couple of things from the forest meant that you really had to cross some terrain. I did a lot of scavenging, but I also did some of my own growing, and I can see here where the farmer perk on this one would have been very helpful. Without the farmer perk, I was struggling through some of that, just grindy wise. I found that the soy stir fry was a pretty good dish for stamina regen and health regen, and to boost both stamina and health. The only thing is, it felt like I went through it kind of fast. It didn't last that long. They only stacked to 10, so when you stack them up, it kind of takes an impact. I do like that for the duration that we're here, that at least they did throw 3 different exotics at us. That was good. And so I think out of that, I'm going to get something like 600 total exotics. Certainly, that's a chunk. But it's also not nearly as efficient as if I had just dropped on a 2-hour mission and picked up 200 exotics. The fights with the polar bears, they're really some of the tougher things until you get into bosses. So having to get 150 pelts meant that you really had to fight that. This definitely felt like an end game stockpile type mission. Go get a bunch of stuff, throw it into these 2 drop pods, but all the stuff you have to go get is going to require you to tech up and also fight some pretty nasty stuff. The worms that came out of the thumper is probably the roughest, but I really do enjoy the thumper. That made a pretty big difference to me on... I turn and look away. There it is. There's the end of that. That made a pretty big difference to me on the amount of mining. Usually I end up having to mine half or a quarter of the map before I'm done with all the stuff I want to do for teching up. And now at least that wasn't the case. I didn't have to really run over all hell's creation to get all of the things I wanted. I could just keep clearing a place like the cave, the 3-star cave. Goodbye. I can keep clearing the 3-star cave and then reset it. I reset that cave. Besides the first time I did it, I reset it 3 times. So I ended up mining out that cave 4 total times. And it put me in a place where I was very comfortable with titanium. I've never really felt comfortable with titanium in the past because of the rarity of it. That once you've dealt with it, it's a once you've mined out what you have available, it's like that's it. So you got to be careful about how often you repair. I don't feel like I had to do that anymore. So that was helpful. I've got all my piece parts in there. Let's go ahead and take off. Return to station. So I'd say all in all, it's a mission to do once. Prove yourself. I started to feel like what it would be like an open world with this, because I kept grinding the same sort of areas. I kept tacking up and adding. And I could see where in that one cave, for example, I could absolutely build that place out to be like another base in there pretty close and just keep respawning all the nodes. That would have been something. Let's go ahead and take the character here. We're going to go ahead and take a look and see what our total end game value is. I got 650 Ren, so we're at 4,000, and I'm up at 915. That's actually really good. That was another 600 or so I'm happy with that. I could research both of these. I'm thinking about bringing in the radar and the extractor for quick drops. I don't think these are one-time usage, right? No, I don't think so. So I was thinking about bringing these things down on a quick drop so that I can go off, grab some exotics, and get back again. It does take a couple of spots on my loadout, and I'm already at the point now where I think I have only one space left. Though I can certainly sacrifice a little bit. If I'm going to tech all the way up to tech 4, for example, I don't have to buy the node. Do I have one? Let's go ahead and do some repairs. My armor took a real beating because I was just in so much combat in this game that it was pretty rough. I'm going to go ahead and repair it because the next one is going to be an extermination. And so we're going to have to see how that looks. All right. So, yeah, all in all, something to do once, but not more than once. I think that the time investment in that, if you're, is just too severe. All right. So we've done nearly everything up here. The only one we have left now is the extermination. Hunt an Arctic Titan, which will probably be a giant mammoth or something. I don't know. We'll see what that looks like. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left over here, and then we're done. So come back and join me. Take care. Bye-bye.
Creeping through the shadows in the corners of your mind. I go with the windows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a